creaking noise coming from the cranks. Rain jacket coming on, coming off, coming on. Are we on the right path? Yes, we are. One last look around the room to make sure I haven't missed anything. Probably leave the key in the door. So I actually caught this hotel when they were closed, so there wasn't a lot of condiments and things in a little kitchen area here, so I was fairly limited to what I had. Very old school, it's got lots of character. Slept reasonably well. And here is the ladies, and we'll do a quick pit stop. It's got the sprinkler on and it's raining. So bike's all loaded up. I think it's time me to get out there on the road and head off to a Donnelly River. This little thing that Mike made me has been an absolute godsend with loading the bike. I couldn't do it without it, to be honest. It's been fantastic. Anyhows, we're almost all ready to go. Put on my coat and we'll go on the road. So just leaving the Nannup hotel now. This here is a tank where my bike was safely locked up last night. Thankfully everything was still all here in the morning. There's a little bit of a break in the rain, so I'll take advantage of that and get myself on the road. We are now leaving Nannup. Now my bike is making a right funny noise. Not quite sure what's happening there. It's creaking. So there's a creaking noise coming from the cranks or the bottom bracket. I'm just going to have to continue with it because there's nothing I can do right now about that. Can you hear that? So let's just see. Yoop. Are we on the right path? Yes, we are. There we are there. And we go on down there. This app is absolutely amazing. Ahead is the road sign for Nannup and Pemberton. I'm not going there yet, but I will end up there eventually, but I am going this way. I am heading for Donnelly River today. So this is the East Nannup Road leading out of Nannup. Follow this road for quite some time and then we turn off. Apparently heads towards some springs, can't remember the name of it now, campground, and then there's single track all the way to Donnelly River after that. So we'll see how this day unfolds. Apparently a lot of climbing. I think there's about 600 metres over 42 kilometres. So I think we'll be spinning it up these sealed and gravel roads most of the day. So as long as we can spin up it, I'll be happy. It is really, really quite pretty here. Most of the roads today will be sealed or well-formed gravel, I've been told. Apart from that little last bit I mentioned just before, that is going to be single track. So everything's soaked. I just got caught in a heavy rain shower. Don't know if you can see. Opened up my raincoat now. Let some fresh air in, hopefully cool down. It's quite muggy. Don't like being caught in the rain, but you can't stop every time it rains. If you stopped every time it rains, you'd never get anywhere on this trail. It rains quite a lot, especially at the time of year I'm doing it, which is October. So everything here, I believe, is all waterproof. I've been caught in a big downpour near Dwelling Up about a week ago. Everything was dry during that, and that was like a sustained downpour. I was in it for most of the day. What we're dealing with here today is just a series of showers, followed by blue skies. There's blue sky right behind me. So we're just going to have to just keep going. When the showers come, hunker down, keep pedaling. Look, see, the sun's out now. And literally 2 minutes ago, it was bucketing down. So pretty. Black cockatoos squawking. Big log there just being burned out. Oh, look at this pretty little waterfall. So passing through mostly farmland, about 10k out of Nannup. It's very, very pretty. Looks like it's mostly dairy or cattle country. Very enjoyable cycling, a little bit of ups and downs on sealed road so far. Well, I just had a big chat to that dairy farmer, and now I know everything about dairy farming. I think he just loves a bit of a chat, but really I had to crack on. So I hope he didn't think I was rude, cutting my dairy farming lesson short. I just stopped here briefly. Sun has come out. I've taken off my rain jacket and it's lovely again. So occasional showers, followed by these beautiful sunny patches. So rain jacket coming on, coming off, coming on. I find if I leave it on in weather like this, I just start to steam up like a sauna. Got some cows just here sheltering. Might be another squall coming. I think I might need to. I hear there's another squall coming. Okay, so we've reached Gold Gully Road and the arrow says to go that way. So who am I to disagree? We're going to go this way. I've got a feeling we're going to be on the gravel. Yes, here we are. We're on the gravel. So Tar Seal is behind us. We're on Gold Gully Road, heading towards the Willow Springs campground for lunch. So it's quite pretty through this Gold Gully Road. Just a slight climb. I'd say it's about 1%. So not too arduous on the legs, thank goodness. The rain has stopped for the time being. I'm actually left my jacket on now because we're getting a little bit of shadow and coolness from the trees along the road here. Blue skies have opened up again. The jacket is off. It warms up very quickly once that sun comes out, even though it's still spring here. We're just east of Nannup, heading our way to the Willow Springs campground en route to, where are we going? I can't even think where we're going. Has emus. Not Donnybrook, not Dwelling Up. Where are we going? Donnelly River. They all begin with D or have up at the end of them. So we're going to Donnelly River. Just checked the app. It was about 7k before we get to the Willow Springs camp area. I've just done a big climb. It was 8% and I didn't get off once. So I'm totally proud of myself. I was in my smallest gear, smallest spinny gear. I'm definitely getting stronger as the days go by in the legs. So now we've got a wonderful down, which we've earned. Oh no, we've got some corrugations. I'll try. Go in the middle. This is the first car of the day coming from behind. The first car, it's been about 3 hours. Thing with some of these gravel roads that are frequented a lot by cars, you do get a lot of corrugations, so you can't really rip along. Well, I suppose you could if you're coming downhill, because you can actually often can be better going faster, but yeah, when you're going uphill you can't really get that speed up. Oh dear. Stopped to check the app, and we're 1.7 kilometres away from the Willow Springs campground shelter. So I'm going to go in there and take these wet things, this wet jacket off, and have some lunch and just keep warm and definitely dry myself out. A couple of red-tailed black cockatoos. Probably didn't catch them on the video. They seem to get a bit spooked when you come along. They start squawking, then they fly off. I think we're here. Willow Springs. Oh man, been looking forward to this. The sun's out now, but as mentioned previously, we've been getting squalls coming through about every half an hour. So I'm gonna head for the shelter. Oh, cool. Ah, cool. Just when you've got a shelter, it's not raining. Hello, how are you? Ah, this is nice. This little hut? Really?
Willow Springs I've been looking for.
Well, you found it. Yeah. Hello. Hello, you. Hello. Hello, hello. Right. I've arrived at the Willow Springs campsite, and it's called the Davies Camp. There are flies everywhere. The sun's out now, but before it was pouring with rain on and off. I do need to have some lunch, but I don't know. God, man, look at the flies. Just everywhere. I'll come out into the sun and hopefully they're... No, they're just as bad out here as well. Oh well, I've got to have my lunch, so let's just crack on and ignore the flies. Well, I've just had a bite to eat with all the flies. They seem to have abated now, probably because the food's gone. So this is a little shelter that's about 20 kilometres or so away from Donnelly River that you could camp at if you're running short of time and you couldn't quite make it there. Donnelly River General Store closes at 5 o'clock, and you have to get there before 5 o'clock to get a place in one of the bunkhouses. So if you were running late, here could be an option. What we got here is basically very similar, I suppose, to the huts, except it's open. There are 2 platforms here where you could set up a tent or a swag. We've got a picnic table where I've just had my lunch, and the whole place is like a covered little hut. So not completely as protected as some of the other huts. It has got a freshwater tank. You would need to treat that water like you do in all the huts. But again, yeah, nice little stop for lunch. Probably stay here a little bit longer before I kick on and make my way to Donnelly River, where I'm going to be staying tonight. I've slowed my pace down a little bit to have more fun. For me, it's not the ride, it's the experience and the people I meet and the things I do along the way. So to push myself for kilometres is really not going to be the way I want to continue. This is going to take me quite a few days longer than I anticipated, but this is basically a once in a lifetime experience, and I don't want to waste it by pushing myself with the risk of injury or possibly damage to the bike. So look, the sun's coming out now, so I might start packing up and then 5 more minutes rest and then I'll start cycling towards Donnelly River. I was just about to leave Willow Springs and another squall has just come through, so I think I'll just stay in the shelter for a few more minutes. There's no point in being a martyr and going out there and getting wet, so I'll just wait 5 minutes. So it's sort of stopped raining a little bit, but we're just at Willow Springs. But I'm going this way. I'm going to take the Munda Biddi trail to Donnelly River. There's a sign up here. So the road continues on and we go this way. We are back on the Munda Biddi trail this way. Let's hope it's not too much climbing, more climbing to go. I think it's only about 11k to Donnelly River. Legs always feel a bit tingly when you just first get on the bike. They've got to warm up if you've stopped after riding hard. It's probably lactose, I guess. Bloody flies. Did I tell you I had flies joining me for my lunch as dinner guests? Right, we're back on track. This is more like it, off the gravel road, and apparently there's mostly single track between here and Willow Fit. Yeah, I reckon. Doing here in Donnelly River. So this is more like it. Single track's okay when it's a little bit flatter for me, wider, and less rocks and roots. So pretty much a fair weather cyclist. This is a big tree that's come down at some point. Sorry about it was just a fly of one in a million trying to get into my mouth. Horrible little beasties. This is quite a nice wee section. Again, probably about 11k down into Donnelly River. This is pretty sweet actually. There's no, so far touch wood, rocks or roots rather. This is super pleasant. The sun has just come out again. The showers have passed for the time being. The track is just smooth. Dip it. Ah! Oh, wrong gear. Eep, oh, up. Look, wrong everything. I've arrived at a road that was just absolutely sweet little piece of single track. In my mind, it was almost perfect. So I'll just stop here and have a quick check of the map to see how we're going and how much further we've got to go. I can feel an ice cream coming on. Nice, cruisy track. It's got a good grippy surface. It's not slippery at all. We've had a bit of rain. It's quite tacky and grippy. So we just keep on going. This is such an adventure. I'm enjoying it now. The first 3 or 4 days were definitely type 2 fun, and I don't think I'd ever do anything like that ever again personally. If you're a mountain biker, you'd probably love it, but even then it was pretty tough. So this is all downhill, and I'm thinking all downhill to Donnelly River, because rivers are normally at the bottom. No, it's not. We're going around here. Ooh, that's how you almost miss a turn, team. I was focused on going down that nice zoom and I almost missed the sign. It's so easy to do. It says clean on entry point. That could be something to do with carry dieback, I don't know. Washing, making sure you're not bringing any foreign virus or dirt or, I don't know, they have it in New Zealand. Don't know whether it's the same here. Oh, beautiful. Water, 100 metres. So I don't know where it means down here or down there or where. But I guess we're about to find out. We're only about 2 kilometres away from Donnelly River. My goodness, look at the size. Look at the size of that log. Okay. Oh, looks like we have a climb. Good-o. Let's go. One last slap in the face, eh? Just came past a couple of hikers. This is the turn off to the village. Her husband had fallen and he couldn't carry his pack. I offered to carry something for them because it's only 1.8k into the village. Yeah, he can't even wear his pack on his back. It's the end of their Bibbermillum. They're planning on going to Denmark, but they've been hiking for years and I think he knows. He was in his early 80s. You know, there's some people out there who are really living life to the fullest. They're really pushing those boundaries. Either you want to do that or you don't. If you do, then this is the place for you. Can't be far now. Certainly wouldn't want to be walking. Okay, I've made it to Donnelly River. Yeehaw! What's the time? Whoop. It's about 2 o'clock. So yeah, it's definitely time to nest. I've been nesting late these last few days and it doesn't give you time to relax and enjoy. Looks like a big timber mill here. Whoop, better look where I'm going. Don't worry about me, I'm just singing to my music I'm playing. Oh, emus. Whee! Did I tell you I was happy to get here? I think I did. Woo. So where is the general store? That's what I want to know. Okay. There we go. Made it. Got an emu. Also got some cheeky parrots and a big emu there. Oh, you made it.
Yeah, thanks for telling. Talk to those people.
Did the boys grab the pack for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Take a seat. What a bugger, eh?
Yeah.
So I think I'll grab my bike. Hello. Off I go. Find my bunk. And there's a big pile of fresh emu poo there, which I do not want to stand in. This is the old school. The bunkhouse is in here. I've nabbed this bottom bunk down the back, and I'll just bring my gear in. Bring my gear in here, I think. Hello. Oh, luxury. Oh, luxury digs. I'll just bring my gear in. So this is where I'm staying. Actually, I better close that door. It looks like an old school, and this end here is the bunkhouse, and down this other end we've got a kitchen and a bathroom with a shower. This is the kitchen. So this is quite nice actually. Look, we've got little lounge chairs, we've got a microwave, we've got a fridge, oven, toaster. It's quite cozy. And through here we have a toilet and we have a shower. So I think it's only $15. Oh, there's even a hairdryer. I think it's only $15 for the night, but it is a share accommodation. But you know, it'll do. I've had worse. So we'll go for a little spin around town and just see what's here while the sun is still shining. So these must be all the original cottages for the workers who were here at the timber mill. We've got emus wandering all over the place. It really is. It's got a really nice feel to it. Take the obligatory photograph. Hello, hello. I don't actually mind riding on my own though. I mean, even when you're with someone, you still ride on your own, and quite often you split up and you just meet up. But I'm finding I'm meeting people every night.
Yeah.